Yo, finna get started. What y'all got going?
All right. No, we gonna change this controller up. So, all right. So, with your rapper? All right. Let's see here. Got our first conference game. Definitely need that. Yeah, the online needs to be one. Okay, got that. All right. Okay. Top stories. Okay. All right. Okay. Our defense has vastly improved. All right. Let's see here, man. All right. Let's get this started.
On the banks of the king of rock and roll, and also the Memphis Tigers, where the fans have moved the party from Beale Street and are ready for kickoff. Today, two teams get set to square off in an intra-conference battle in the American. Set to get this one underway.
Got a little forecast.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Memphis offense will get the first crack at it here. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense tonight.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
That's reeled in. It's Smith. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Nice blitz.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Lewis wants to pass. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. It'll be 3rd and long.
Let's try this.
They want to run this quarterback.
No, sir.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense
where
makes
you
a
thought you
third
were
down stop. Memphis will be forced to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs.
You did not have to turn. That's a stupid animation, man.
Teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and
What up, Foggy?
Carter, but like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Oh, he's got some space. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Lets it go to the end zone.
Oh.
Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
He didn't run the right route.
Looking to fire.
That's number 1.
Keeps the play going. Got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in.
There we go.
Just hammer it with this running back again, and he knows it's
I'm already in the end zone. What you checking me for?
follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was.
What you got going on, Falcon?
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Under fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
And he's dragged down.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Lewis to throw. Sets up the screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like we just saw there.
With the catch, it's Smith. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 38. The Tigers are on the move.
Man, come on, man.
Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period.
Think it worked to the pleasure.
They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Not quite in rhythm there.
How's that not a pick?
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
He wants to throw it again. Catch in the middle. It's Bussey. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
It's complete on the right side. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And this offense has finally put a good drive together. A really good opportunity here. Got to be smart with the football. Don't get too aggressive. Got to get points. But a chance to tie this up going into the half. Considering this offense hasn't played great, that would be a big win.
And that's in.
Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job.
Knock the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They'll try the run. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Wants to go up top. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He's got it down the right side. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
No way, y'all should.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Sends it back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gibson. Across the 25. He's got room. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Right. Second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Offense in an empty set. Unleashes to the end zone. Bounces into the end zone for a touchdown. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
Had 2 bye weeks already. My number 2 wide receiver broke his ankle. My conditioning team on point for his stretch. Oh, man.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Broke his ankle? That's crazy.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Next man up.
Kevin.
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Penn State is getting blitzed right now in Beaver Stadium in front of that super loyal fan base. Loyal, but my goodness, that's being tested today. They're trailing by 14 to Oregon. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. It's a draw. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line.
All right, Joe.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulders of those 5 offensive linemen.
About to go up.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
Ain't got no choice.
Lewis wants to pass. Unloads it left. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. And he's all
Bro, come on with that.
Offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose.
First off, I threw the ball before he even got there.
Better job forcing a turnover.
He didn't even fumble it. He just let go of the ball.
To waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Oh, somebody coming. I'm just going to drop it.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And they're not on the same page there.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Quarterback floating away from pressure.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them they'll get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Lewis to throw. Rushes on him. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Memphis will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds.
Using All-American is tough for me, so Heisman was making me mad.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like the doctor. First, do no harm.
Heisman to do that.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Gonna swing it on second down. He makes the catch.
What?
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
The kind of rating that they got, they should not be getting to me.
He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they
They
did a
should
really
not be
nice
getting to
job
me.
closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Soft spot in the middle. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
I'll let you know after this game.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. Working on the right. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. From the red zone, looking for a man. Pocket breaking down. Blasted as he lets it go.
That was a dot.
That's a touchdown.
And so up the hit, make a throw.
How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5?
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the second quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the second half. The defense needs to start making adjustments.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium.
Memphis ready to kick it deep and get the second half going.
Gotta go out.
The ball bounces through the
There we
end
go.
zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Turning it on! Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm.
Oh, my God.
The ball's loose. Oh, the fumble on the defense got it. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Memphis. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
That defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense and make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they draw closer.
Yes, maybe so bad.
The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did.
That just made me so mad.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up. It seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few drops.
Oh, my God. Come on, bro.
Set him up. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
Man, it's so frustrating as a coach because you go into half and you're like, listen, this is what they've been doing. This is what we're getting. Let's go out and execute. And what do? First drive, you throw interception, you turn the field position to the other side, create momentum immediately. This is an absolute disaster to start the second half.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
Who's Jalen Daniels?
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26.
He must be on cut or something.
From the gun, the running back has it. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The run from the shotgun. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble.
He not.
Lewis wants to pass. Fires complete on the crosser. Touchdown, Memphis. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And the offense out in the field to go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah,
Great
or find
amount.
an easy handoff. Just hand
Great
the football
amount.
off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Here's a heat. He'll try to do it himself. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job.
Oh, my God. Come on, dog. They should not be getting to me.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and
look at
it
that.
didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target.
Turning on the Jets. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
This guy.
You see how stupid this is? Watch this. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. How do 3 of my linemen let go of their blocks and all 3 defensive linemen are coming to the quarterback? You see how unrealistic that is? That does not happen. What's the doggone rating? Hold on. That's the no, not abilities. Stats. No. That's the left tackle. The left tackle is a freaking 91. Strength is a 90. Strength 88. And that's the center. Strength is a 87. And that's probably an edge rusher. Strength is a 82. Strength is a 87. Strength is a...
Gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just
They
got
should not
so
be getting
much
me.
electricity. He just pulls it down and
They should not be
chews
getting
up
there.
yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Here comes the Heat. And the Heat gets home. They knock it down back at the 45.
You got to give the
Like
defense
it don't even matter what I do.
This quarterback has. That time you saw the pursuit. They were able to bring him down for a big loss on the sack.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Makes the grab on the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Running backs nowadays, they are wide receivers. I mean, you got to feature them in the pass game. Why? Because you get matchups on linebackers like this. Great job getting them.
Looking for the end zone.
There we go.
And it's caught for the touchdown.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Trying to cheat and make it a close game, and it shouldn't be a close game.
Top by 12. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Texas A&M is down, but they are not out of it. Not there at Kyle Field, one of the more special places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by 11 to Auburn. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10.
Why are you out of position?
Lewis to throw. Got his man on the outside. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Now, on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it.
I think we got 10.
All of a sudden, you've set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Smith. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They'll start this drive going to the air. Buys a little time.
Look at that. Look at that. Too wide.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the big tight end. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. With a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's going to fire deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here.
Bro, come on, dog.
First down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. Off the bootleg and rolling out. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
That should have been a pick.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. The give to the tailback. They'll stop him just outside the 30 at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for the first down, and now they have a decision to make. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first
You
down.
idiot! You shot the wrong freaking gap!
They're moving quickly down the field. Lewis wants to pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was good.
Breaks into the open. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got... It's down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. He's looking to throw. Looking for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The Tigers want to pick up the tempo. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? They'll try to pass it in on third and goal.
No.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. A fourth quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on fourth and goal. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Points from the tackle. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The handoff keeps working on that clock. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The play action fake. Looking deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He's loose. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Finds his man, Smith.
Come on, dog.
And he picks up a 1st down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it.
Throws to the wideout.
What?
Got him downfield. And this defense was flailing as he weaved
I know
his
this is
way
open.
and got down to the
I know this
26.
is being open right there.
Lewis to throw. Using the quick game. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Working that left side now. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Memphis wants to move quickly. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Bussey. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. They'll go to the air. Into the end zone. And that one is right on target if his target was the 1st row.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Tigers.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. He'll start this drive going to the air. Got it! All the way in for the touchdown. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And the offense takes control of this football game. I'll tell you what, this offense doesn't wow you in every position. They've got some good players. They find a way to put drives together. They find a way to score. But this team is undefeated. This team is a force to be reckoned with, continuing to stay undefeated.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Takes it on the shovel. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Lewis wants to pass. Unleashes one. With the catch, it's Hawkins. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can.
No gain on the play.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field.
There he goes.
See that?
Touchdown, Memphis. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight.
He's just going to cut in front of him to prevent me from getting right there.
And they did tack on the extra point. The hands team out there to avert disaster, and so they do. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Gets it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Attempt the try. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the 4th. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Lewis to throw. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. The snap sets up to throw.
Come here.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff. But, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse.
All right. Got that did. All right. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's talk about this HBCU league and what I don't like about it. Had a bad week last week. I had a bad week last week. And we had 2 games that were supposed to be user games. What up? What up? What up? What up, Brandy? Just got done getting the dub. But we had 2 user games last week during my bye week. Not one of those games were played. Not one of those games were played. Okay. Like I said in the beginning, I did not want to do an online dynasty because I knew stuff like this happens. You have to wait on people to play their games. So that's why we came up with, okay, you got 48 hours to play your games. No matter if you playing against a computer or you playing against another user, you got 48 hours. And in those 48 hours this past week, nobody played their games. The user didn't play the game against the other user. We had some people playing the games against the CPU, but nobody played against each other. So this is what we're going to do. Instead of 48 hours, I'm going to extend it to 72 hours. You got 3 days to play your games. 3 days instead of 48 hours. So we advanced to this new week. This is week 5. As of midnight, well, early this morning, midnight, that's when we advanced to week 5. So that means y'all got until Thursday, midnight Thursday, to play your games of week 5 before we advance to week 6. Y'all got till Thursday. So I'm extending it from 48 hours to 72 hours. Just giving you 1 extra day to do those games. That's number 1. Number 2, if you are playing against another user within that week, and y'all have a day set that y'all are going to play that game, and something happens where one of the users are not able to play the game because something will come up. If that happens, the person that is not able, the user that is not able to play that game, they're getting a forced loss, while the other user that's waiting for that person to play is getting a forced win. That's how we're going to do that. If you are not able to play your game for some reason, you're getting a forced loss, while the other player is getting a forced win. Or if 2 users are not able to play their game, you're not getting a forced win, you're not getting a forced loss. I'm just going to advance the week. On whoever takes the L, got the L. Whoever got the W, got the W. That's how we're going to do that. and number 3. Because we got some people not playing their games at all. Appreciate it. We got forgive me, my my little under the weather. Got a slight cough. My girls getting germs or whatever from school, and they getting sick. I'm good. I'm getting sick from my girls being sick. They getting better because they getting sick from school, which always happens because parents bringing their kids to school. Grandma dude left, no use by it. Plus for me, yeah, he left. I didn't want to point it out at first, but I'm gonna point it out right now. You see the name that's highlighted, Lou Crew J06. I don't know who this is, but he is not playing his games at all. He not playing his games at all. I can show you right now that he ain't playing his games. No, that's not it. You see how these scores are? That lets me know that you ain't playing your games. I know I will know if somebody is playing their games or not, because the scores will be a little different. But he ain't playing nobody until week 9, Norfolk State. So I'm gonna wait until week 9. Now, if he don't play that user game, I'm giving him a forced loss, and then I'm kicking him. Because you're not playing your games. It's important for y'all to play your games. Because doing this HBCU online league is very good. It's a very good idea. Very good idea. I didn't want to do it, but G Fish talked me into it and got some people, got his crew or whatever together, so we can start it. And then I got some of my people together so we can start it, and it's going good. But people are not playing their games. I'm the only one that's playing their games. Whether I'm playing against the user, whether I'm playing the CPU, I'm the only one that's playing the games and bringing you the content for it. But that's a given, because I'm always going to bring y'all some content. Will the team be able to put the teams on CFB? These teams, what up, Jack? These teams are gonna be on they're gonna be on CFB 27. They're gonna be on CFB 27. But how this league is going, this league will determine if I'm gonna do an online dynasty for CFB 27. But how it's looking right now, I'm not doing no online dynasty for CFB 27 because people are not playing their games. So that's why I'm going to extend it from 48 hours to 72. You got 3 days. So again, since I advanced the week at midnight earlier this morning, you have until Thursday at midnight to complete week 5. So if you plan against another user, get it set up, get the day set up, and remember, if you are a visitor, you got to stream it so we can see it. Or if the visitor is not able to stream it, somebody stream that game so we can see it. But I'm trying to. I want this league to be. I want this league to be good. I want this league to be good. Oh yeah. On another note, before I advanced the week, somebody got an invite to our league and got in, but they did not select one of the HBCU team builder teams. They chose another team. They chose like New Mexico State. Don't do that. We're not using the other teams. We're using the team builder teams. This is a HBCU online dynasty league. So if you get into the league and you don't choose a HBCU team, one of the team builder teams that's in here, if you don't choose that, I'm kicking you. That's one of the rules. You have to use a HBCU team builder team that's in the league, that's already on here. There's 16 teams. Choose one of those teams. There's 16 teams. We got about 10 people in this league. Choose one of the teams that nobody has. Nobody has Grambling State. Nobody has Jackson State. Nobody has Texas Southern. And some more. Just choose one of those teams. Don't choose another team because I'm going to kick you. And I'll put a notice up in our Discord about the new changes. But I can't stress that enough. I need people playing their games. But let's get to this. Let's get y'all some more content. If y'all was here last time, y'all know the dude that I played against. He quit when it was time for me to get ready to go on offense. So, let's see what happens today. Man. But other than that, how y'all doing? Black, Unk, everybody, man, what's up? What is my username? My PSN name or the names for the team builder teams? Which one?
Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see,
Successful
the number
90.
9 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Longhorns will put total leather to crank us up. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Stopped
Yes, sir.
at the 17,
Let's work, man.
and he's probably second-guessing that return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. To the air, it's Reed. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Did Bevo really get his name after altering a brand on his backside put there by Texas A&M students? So many questions to answer since 1894, guys.
And that's what's so cool about this rivalry. When you have the back and forth and who did what, going all the way back to 1894. What an amazing rivalry.
There have been a lot of good players during that stretch, too. Think about Ricky Williams from the Horns, Johnny Manziel, Texas A&M. So many great coaches have patrolled the sidelines in this rivalry for years.
Texas A&M going up tempo.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Gonna look downfield again. Grab near the sticks. It's Moss. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key.
And that's a really good job by the QB, getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the first down. And they saw something they like, because here they come, right back on the ball to run another play.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Craven. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
First off, no, I'm stopping it right now. You're not finna do a no huddle all the way down the field on me. Nah, you're stopping it right now.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man in the middle. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
I think he still does it.
And the Aggies getting set on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Reed. He's got him. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. On the move, he fires. Finds space on the right. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Aggies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggie!
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Get away.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Throws for the tight end. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just
Why would you run out of it?
And that's a hard thing to do as a receiver, but because you want to catch the football, you want to get upfield and make more yards. But sometimes
Why would you not stay in bounds?
I just got to toe tap that thing. I just got to get one in, get the completion. That was a missed opportunity right there.
Dropping back, it's Manning.
Like he just blatantly.
Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
And the Longhorns will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Makes the catch at the 35. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Moss.
And frankly, that's a completion. It's not going to make the end of season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Wants to fire on second down. That's caught. It's Moss. Oh, he's got some space. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Texas A&M going quickly.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back.
Come on.
Go do something positive with it. This
now,
guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Time winding down in the quarters. They come to the line.
That should not have been a catch.
To the air on second down.
That should not have been a catch.
Takes a shot as he lets it go. Grabs it inside the 10. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown.
On the drive that I had the same identical catch. I had the same identical catch. As soon as he's touched, he dropped the ball. But when he gets the ball on offense, he can get. Okay, all right. You got it. You got it, yeah. You got it.
Listen, a lot of times,
you got
touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to
read
the coverage, hit the open guy, and
you got
let him do the rest.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
I did not miss playing this. I can tell you that right now. That's so stupid.
Squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter.
So stupid.
Give to the running back. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. First play of the period will be a second down. Back to pass, it's Manning. He lets one fly deep. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19.
Bro, we down 14-0, man. Come on now, that celebration.
I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays.
Is he doing what I think he's doing?
Set up in the red zone.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got his man. Turning it on. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll hop it.
Now you can celebrate.
The end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he's not going to take the touchback. Stopped at the 26, brought it out in the end zone, picked up an extra yard. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first two drives, and they're back to work now. That's caught. It's Moss. At the 45 on his way. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Texas A&M going up tempo. Dropping back, it's Reed. Got a man. It's Moss. And the defense
That's
settled
what I'm
in.
talking about right
Stopped
there.
that before a short gain. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Moss.
That's all he doing, checking it down to the running back.
Stop it after just a few.
And flat routes. That's all he doing.
Runs up and ready to hook him. Serious noise on third down in DKR. Looking to throw for it. Pulls it in. It's Moss.
This dude is not good at all.
Picking up a few at the 35
And they giving him everything.
This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time.
You know, as a receiver, it's so critical and important to know where the sticks are. He was able to modify his route so he knew as soon as he caught it, he was just going to have enough to keep this drive alive.
Texas A&M back to work with another first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Gets it out fast. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Texas A&M will snap it in the red zone. To the air on first down. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. It's complete to the left.
Come on, Dad.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To throw, it's Reed. Under fire.
No.
And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. They'll try to convert on 4th and long after giving up that big sack. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
What?
Touchdown, Texas A&M. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Man, 4th and goal. You're backed up a little bit after a couple bad plays, and you make the play. You needed it. You find your receiver, throw it up. He goes and gets it. What a play by this offense in a critical moment.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. An 84-yard drive there. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Oh, my God. Oh, I have somebody wide open. Oh. Whoa.
I mean, you talk about
Oh my God, I had him wide open.
This offensive line's got to do a better job.
I had him wide open. I had him wide open. Oh my God.
Wants to throw. It's Manning.
What the
Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much.
That's not who I was throwing it to.
Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Tight end now in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Texas A&M going quickly. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. It's complete. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Looking to throw. Fires to the end zone.
What the heck?
Touchdown, Aggies. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half.
I got a whole DB right there waiting to jump there.
Touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. This is ultra aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside
Man, forget all
kicks
that.
earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers.
And then
the
he
rest
comes
of the
through
offense.
unblocked.
That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
To the air. It's Manning. Here's the pressure. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Here comes the Texas offense. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. And I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is...
Deep shot for the end zone. Oh,
Did you have to jump to catch it?
And it just trickled through his fingers.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking, and something's a little bit off. And I like the deep shot down the field. At least it was an interception, but they got to
You have
find
a
a
step
way
on
in this
him and
zone
you
to
jump.
manufacture
All right,
some first downs and some passing.
You got
yards,
it, man.
because
Y'all got it.
everything's been difficult.
Y'all got it. You got it.
They reacted well to the completion, but it was
Gonna jump to catch the ball for no reason. You right there in the end zone. Okay.
Ball marked at the 26. It's first and 10.
You got it, EA. You're aware.
Wants to throw
Yo,
on
where?
first down. A shot toward the end zone. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping to run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. He wants to change this route. Looking for a man. It's Manning. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody
so
on
much.
defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Pressure coming. He's got him this time. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can pick up the first without scoring. And it's picked off at the goal line.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Well, they're not able to hook up there, but considering this guy already has 2 touchdown catches in this game, now the offensive coordinator is dialing up more passes his way. And you know the quarterback, he's got like a sonar on him. He's always aware of where he is, and I like the idea. I'm going to keep throwing this guy the football and see if he can get another touchdown.
Back to pass on second down. Snagged out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Texas A&M going up tempo. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Gonna take a shot. Finds a spot in the middle. Finds a seam. 10. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble.
And what a great play by the defense. With their backs against the wall, they create the fumble and then jump on it in their own end zone for the touchback.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Wide receiver going in motion. Under fire. Oh, he wants it all. Snags it on the right. And a potentially touchdown-saving tackle made there after the long completion.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Looking for a man. It's Manning. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
I don't know what my running back is doing. Why would you? Why are you standing right there in the way? That's not even the route that you're supposed to be running.
Came out and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
On third down, he drops to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on
Stop jumping for the ball!
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
I'm done, dog. I'm done. I'm done, man. I'm done. I'm done, bro. I don't quit games at all, but I'm done. I'm done. I'm not finishing that game because there's just no freaking way. Got a whole step on the DB. Got a whole 2 to 3 steps on the DB, and you jump to catch the ball. If you got 2 to 3 steps on the DB, catch it in stride. When you jump up to catch the ball, that gives the defensive back enough time to get to you to disrupt the catch. paying these people to make these games don't even know the basic football. That's stupid. You don't jump up and catch the ball like that. Run it back. I'm not in a stream like that. Run it back. 'Cause that about pissed me off.
Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Will kick it off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tate. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. But no more than that. The Buckeyes are in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going.
Breaks into the open. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
What are those?
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Hauls it in. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it. And the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Makes the catch. It's Smith. Got room at the 35. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
And the defensive coordinator is irate on the sideline. Third and long. It's a short throw. You've got to be able to rally, make a tackle, and force the punter onto the field. They let him get loose, break some tackles, and with the first, the offense stays on the field.
It's really nice when you're an offensive coach and you can basically attack the whole field. When you got an arm like this and you can just boom, put it on a line, it's really nice to have.
Off play action. Throws to the tight end. It's complete. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle and make a play.
Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Going that way. All I did was flip it. All he did was flip it.
Done with the run here on third and goal. He can
But do the same thing.
get it in, a mere inches away from Pater. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score.
Not good, just calling the same plays over and over.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes
All
it
they do is
7-0.
match us up against people that call the same plays over and over.
12-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Handoff from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Fires on the move.
Look at
The
that.
pass is in.
Look
Complete
at that.
charge loose by the hit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch,
That's what I'm talking about right there. With that animation, wide jump.
Physicality,
Wide
using your
jump.
pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Moore. There he goes. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
That was good
Looking
stick work right
downfield
there.
on 1st down. Rushes on him. Complete to the left. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Pocket breaking down. He'll get rid of it. Looking to get it in. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line.
Hold up.
Might be changing the route. Lost to throw again. Here's a hit. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
Looking to throw, it's Manning. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Okay.
Man, really good job by this defense staying positive. They gave up a bunch of yards, got down towards the shadow of their own goal line. 2 straight passes, 2 incompletions, trying to just get off the field here with only giving up 3 points.
Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And this offense put together a pretty good drive, man, but man, did they stall out. 3 straight incompletions, trying to find something that would work, but this defense, they stood up after giving up some yards and really finished this drive well.
Just take the points.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. He splits to the upright.
Just gonna drop the ball.
That'll bring him to within 4. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Tate. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Both teams scored on their first possessions, but now a chance to send a message that field goals aren't going to win this game. Touchdowns will. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. The Buckeyes in the hurry up. Here's the handoff. Got the first down and more. And excellent vision to find running.
You shot the gap and then you stopped?
Before the defense put a stop to it. With a first down.
That should have been a TFL.
32. To the air. It's Sayin. Makes the grab. It's Tate.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. Here comes the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And this right here is just stupid. That should not be a no-huddle.
A few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. Hauls it in the first down and more. And he's knocked down immediately, but not.
That should not be a no-huddle on an incomplete pass.
They were willing to spin the wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up.
When have you ever seen somebody do a no-huddle on an incomplete pass?
This offense is now willing to go for it on their own territory.
That has never happened in football.
They got it.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Right on the money. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
How many first downs is that?
I guess I'm not able to call no good defense
This defense
today.
has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. So now it's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the first down. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
Back to throw, it's Manning. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game that they were going to have success. They had to be efficient throwing the football.
And then he throws it straight to the ground.
Whether it's been pass pro,
Yes.
bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now.
It's picked off, and they ruined it with a turnover.
What a play by the safety. Really good understanding. Like, listen, if I'm going to sit back and I'm going to play cover
Threw it
2,
straight to him.
Safety, I'm free to go get that thing. But I got to see
The receiver is open.
the wide receiver breaking, understanding the quarterback's throwing the football. And as soon as that hand separates from the other hand, I'm breaking on it. Does a great job breaking on it and making the catch.
Makes the grab.
Yeah, this is my last game, man. I'm not doing this today.
They're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage.
my last
too.
game.
That receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB. You'll take that throw all day.
Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Tate. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry up. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking down the middle. Finds a tight end. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Down to the 18-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Flips it out on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'll immediately call timeout.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. They lost ground on first down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take it in for 6 more points. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They took it 71 yards down the field, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To the ground with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
It's It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty...
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste this. Turning it on! They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
That should have been to it.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the...
There was a hold to it if you had blocked him like you were supposed to.
Start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Looking downfield, it's Manning.
Why are you catching? Oh
You
my
know, that play
God.
right there shows me the quarterback has a plan. He had no hesitation. The defense
swear that
was
irritates me
bearing
so
down
much.
on him. He got hit on that play, but he knew where his running back was. He got it out to him quick, and as a result, they avoided the negative play and sack.
Makes the grab on the left. They make the
I swear
stop
that
about
irritates me so
4
much.
yards short of the first down.
Good play call on defense. Third down in that situation, you're just playing a big zone. You want everybody having their eyes on the quarterback, playing in their areas, and you want them rallying to the football. As soon as that running back caught the ball, they all came screaming in. They were able to make the tackle and now set up fourth.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. The 20. He's at the... And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
The #1 job of defending a quarterback is making him feel uncomfortable, physically hitting him. Nice job by the defense with the pressure. The hit on the quarterback forces the INT, and then Oski. As soon as you catch that thing, everybody start blocking, get to the near sideline, take that thing back to the house.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Tate. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese.
Breaks into the open. Ripping through the defense. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one
Going
little
to the right.
crease, he puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
They're going to
tell you.
ride this running back.
All you doing is calling the same plays. Just flipping them. That's all he doing.
Talked about a lot, unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it.
You see the pass play, he running up the middle.
Back to throw, it's Sayin. Working that left side now.
Same plays.
Explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it. but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Exactly.
They'll go to the ground. Open space at the 25. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Really nice run there. You've seen him do this a time and time again in this game so far. You've got the lead. We're way late in the third quarter now. Not going to surprise me if they just keep leaning on this guy a little bit. Keep force-feeding him the football because he's looking really good.
Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Takes the handoff. It's Donaldson. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9.
You sitting there telling me that I'm not able to counter it, and I know good well I'm able to counter it.
This offense is taking now. The nice lead here late in the third quarter. They're satisfied to just run the ball and chip away at this clock. This has been a really good-looking drive. Plenty of plays. They're staying on the field.
Look at that.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! Fitted in the window for the score.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with
They can have the extra cheese because this is the last game. I'm not playing this thing no more.
So a drive there of 85 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
I'm done with this game today. I did what I wanted to do. I said what I wanted to say.
On the move from inside his 5.
Oh my God. You had a whole running lane. Jesus Christ.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. And that will be incomplete.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play on the football.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Makes the grab. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. Third and long coming up.
Of course he jumps.
Right now is in a groove, and he's
Of course he jumps, and there's nobody around him to disrupt the pass. Of course he jumps. Of course he does.
Where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's
Of course
coming
that's
out
what
of his hands
happens.
so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball fell.
Over it. That was supposed to be a 7-yard comeback route, and he runs 10 yards. I'm over it. I'm done, man. I done said what I wanted to say. I'm not getting back on this game. It's just. Cheesy players ruins the whole competitiveness of this game. Calling the same doggone players over and over, and you know that you could counter it, but they giving them everything. A drag route. I got the DB man manned up on them to stay with them. he's open. On offense, I got wide receivers wide open with 2 to 3 steps on the defender. All you got to do is catch the ball in stride and walk it into the end zone. You jumps to catch the ball, giving the DB enough time to catch up to you to disrupt the pass. I mean, not the pass, disrupt the catch on multiple times. And then on that drive, the running back is wide open and you overthrow him by 10 yards. And the pass lights up green, meaning it's a perfect pass, a perfect throw, and you overthrow him by 10 yards. This game is freaking trash, man. Can you have your fun with this game? Yes. But since this game has came out till now, there is more bullcrap than fun with this game. There's more bullcrap in this game than fun. I got a whole linebacker that is blitzing the gap. I got a whole linebacker that's blitzing the gap of where I know the ball is going to go. Because all he's doing is running the same plays over and over. He's running to the right. He doesn't know huddle. He flips the play. He's not running to the right. He's running to the left. We go to the play call screen. He calls the same play, same formation. This time he flips it. He flips the play. Instead of that play going to the left, it's going to the right. I got a linebacker keying on that to blitz that gap. The linebacker blitzes the gap. That's supposed to be a TFL, and he stops. I'm not for to keep complaining about this game because I'll be here longer than I want to. This would have been a longer stream. I would have streamed all the way to 1 o'clock, but I'm ready to be done with this game. I'm ready to be done with it. I've said what I had to say about the dynasty, but I'll go ahead and say it just in case the members of the online dynasty they come back to the stream and whatever. Number one, instead of us doing 48 hours, we're doing 72 hours. So I advanced to week 5 at midnight earlier today. So that means Thursday at midnight. Y'all have until Thursday at midnight to finish your games. Whether you're playing against the CPU, whether you playing against the user. I just completed my my game against the CPU. So I need everybody else to be done with theirs by Thursday at midnight. But not just the games. Make sure you're doing your recruiting and all that kind of stuff. Number 2, with the forced wins and the forced losses. If you are playing against somebody, against a user, and y'all schedule a game to be played for whatever day, but in between now and Thursday at midnight. If for some reason one of you is not able to play that game, the person that's not able to play that game gets a forced loss, while the other person gets a forced win. That's only if one person is not able to play that game. The person that's not able to play that game gets a forced loss, while the other person gets a forced win. If both of you are not able to play that game, not forcing no win, not forcing no loss, the game is just going to be simulated, with as soon as we advance the week, and whoever gets the W gets the W. Whoever gets the L gets the L. That's if this was Madden, it'll it'll be a tie. If this was Madden, it'll be a tie. But this ain't Madden. This is CFB, so there is no ties in college football. But that's what that. I think that's. Let me just see. One, two. That's two things that I changed, right? Oh yeah, the third thing. Whoever Lou Crew JO6 is, that's using the North Carolina Central. You got to play your games, man. You're not playing a user until week 9. You going up against Norfolk State. If you're not playing, and I know if you playing those games, I can be able to tell if people are playing the games because the scores are much different than what yours is right now. Looking at your scores, it was simulated during the advancement. So you're not playing your games at all. I don't know where you are or whatever, but if you are not able to play, man, you need to say something in the Discord. So that way you can give somebody else another opportunity to use that team if they want to. But you got until week 9 to play against Norfolk State. If not, I'm kicking you. And I cannot stress this enough, man. Play your games for our HBCU Online Dynasty. This is one of the reasons why I did not want to do an Online Dynasty League. Because folks don't want to play their games. Hey, if you working and this and that, I understand that and all that, but hey, man, everybody ain't that busy. Everybody ain't that busy. But play your games, please. No matter if you're playing against a user or you're playing against a CPU, play your games. Play your games. It's not really fair that yeah, it's my league and I have other people in it that's participating in the league, but it's not really fair if I'm the only person that's playing the games against the user and the CPU and I'm streaming it. Yes, it's my channel because I'm gonna bring y'all the content regardless, but still, it's not fair that I'm the only one that's doing it. And this is week 5, and we have yet to see another game other than mine's. I've had 2 years of games and 2 CPU games. That's a total of 4 games, and we are in week 5. Week 4 had 2 users. Nobody played. So please play your games, man. Because like I said before, and I'll say it again, this league determines if I'm going to do an online dynasty league in CFB 27. And it's looking like I'm not going to do one because of stuff like this. So please, if you want this league to continue in CFB 27, play the games. I'm making posts about it in the Discord. Only a few responding. You know who you are. You know what teams you have. And if you invite somebody to the league, make sure that you let them know that this is a HBCU league. the teams that they can only use is the HBCU teams from the SWAC or the MEAC or whatever team builder team, whatever HBCU team builder team is in this league. There's 16 in our dynasty league. We only have 10 people, so that means there's 6 teams available, and there may be less than for getting in the league that I didn't know about, and they was using New Mexico State. That's not a HBCU. That's not a HBCU team. That's a team that's already on the game. We are not using teams that are already on the game. We are using the team builder teams. So if you invite somebody, make sure you let them know that, because if they pick any other team that's not one of the teams that we already have in there, you're getting kicked. So please, y'all, play our games and stream it. Y'all know the rules. If you are the visitor, you're supposed to stream that game. If the visitor is not able to stream the game, then whoever is at home needs to be able to stream it. So that way we can see it. Not just because we want to make sure you're following rules, but we want to see these team builder teams in live action. We want to see these teams in live action. So please, play your games, man. Play your games. I don't really want to have this conversation again, because if I have to have this conversation again, I'm just gonna be kicking folks. And then if I kick people, the league is gonna be disbanded, and it's gonna stop. And I really don't want that to happen, because this is a good idea. But it's only a good idea if everybody's on the same page. So please, play your games, please. Shame, because you put work in this. Yeah, I did. I put work into this. Putting these team builder teams together. Which the SWAC teams, I had already did that. I had already did that. I put those teams together with CFB 25. So all I had to do was just update the roster for this year. The work that I put in was the HBCU teams from the MEAC and the CAA and all that. That's what the work. That was the work. Creating the teams. As far as the jerseys, that's the easy part. That's the easiest part to me. The frustrating and most irritating part is the rosters, because some of these teams got the updated rosters, and then some of them don't got the updated rosters. So I had to put the roster from this past season on there, and then wait later on in the season when they do update their rosters on their site, then I go in and update the rosters. Or they do have the updated rosters for this year, but none of the players, or they do have an updated roster for this year, but they don't have pictures of their players. So I have to. This is the most irritating part. If they don't have the pictures of the players for their updated rosters, this is what I have to do. I have to Google every single player. And I can tell you right now, that's not really legit. Because I Googled one player's name to see what he looks like. See if he's black and see if he's white. Okay, he's a black dude. Okay, let me see his features. Likeness and all that kind of stuff. Oh, okay, alright. Let me go through the likeness on Team Builder and see if I can match what he. Okay, we'll see if I can get it close to what he looks like. Okay, he got dreads. Okay, let me see this. All right. Okay, boom. I got that player. Let me go to the next player. He ain't got no picture. Okay, let me Google his name. I Google his name. The same dude from the previous one got the same picture. That's the same dude that I just did. You see how not? You see how frustrating that is? That's just with 2 players. Think about me doing that for all 50 players. 55, 75 players is on the roster. That's a freaking headache. So when it gets to that point, I leave the names as generic and let whoever downloads that team, let them put the names in there. I mean, because I could put the names on there, but I'm not gonna put a black dude's name on Team Builder with his height, his weight, and all that kind of stuff, and I don't know what it looks like. But on the Team Builder site, his likeness is a white person. I'm not gonna do that. It's so disrespectful. I'm like, nah. So I wait to update the rosters until the team's site up updates their roster on there. But hey, what can you do? Let's see. Updates. Will there be a late night chill stream tonight? More than likely, there's going to be a late night chill stream tonight. Probably just going to be streaming on Twitch. I have not dual streamed on Twitch and on YouTube in a good minute because we've been kind of busy. The kids are closing in on the last. I want to say this is the last week of school because my oldest daughter had an end of the year party at 9 o'clock, which was so stupid because school starts at 8 o'clock, and then they have a end of the year celebration at 9 o'clock. It's so stupid. The kids just got there, so when the parents get there, they're gonna want to go home. And guess what happened? She wanted to go home, but she wanted to be with her mom at work, so that's where she's at right now. While my youngest daughter is still in school. Her end of the year party is Thursday, so this may be the last week of school, or yeah, this may be the last week of school. So if this is the last week of school, I'm gonna go ahead and put y'all on notice. If this is the last week of school, there's not gonna be no morning streams. Just to let y'all know, cause yeah, I won't be able to focus, cause they will have my full attention. So I will only be streaming for the late night chill streams. And my late night chill streams are usually my variety of games, but I'm probably gonna have to fluctuate it. Like one night would be a football night, the other night would be a variety stream. Whether I'm playing Spider-Man or playing something else, then the next night it'd be maybe a sports game. Then yeah, y'all see it, just fluctuate it. Won't be no morning stream. Yep, it is a good life too. Good life too. Been streaming for 2 hours 26 minutes. It don't even feel like I've been streaming for 2 hours 26 minutes. But let's see. Tonight is gonna be Tonight is probably gonna be Spider-Man. Yeah, it's probably gonna be Spider-Man tonight. And that, as always, we'll be streaming on Twitch. And then after that, those streams will go on my second YouTube channel that I'm trying to build over there. I'm not able to I'm not able to stream on that channel until I get to 50 subs, and I'm at 17 right now. So once I get to 50 subs, I'll be able to stream on that channel as well. Let's see what else, man. Am I missing anything? Oh yeah. I'm not able to say too much about this game, but I am a EA playtester, and they send me stuff to test out their games. There's a game that's coming out. Let me see. I think they just put out the trailer. No, yeah, they just put out the gameplay trailer on I think it was Friday. Yeah, it was Friday when they put the gameplay trailer out. It's a game that I haven't played in a while, in a few weeks, probably a month, and I used to stream it. Uh, Black knows what I'm talking about. The game that I'm talking about that I haven't played in a while. Oldman. Uh, yeah, I tested that game out, and y'all need to work on that game a little bit more. Of course, it was just a beta, so it's like the mechanics or whatever is similar to the previous game. So if y'all want that game to do good, y'all have to work on it. Cause I'm telling you right now, it's the gameplay is trash. It's trash. It's trash. It's trash. It's like they. I mean, you can tell it's different, but the gameplay is still the same, and it's 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 trash, man. It's trash. Like I said, I'm not able to say too much about it because I get in trouble. But there's only one person in here that knows what game I'm talking about. Yeah, y'all gonna have to get back in the lab and push some more push some more polish on that game, some more spit shine on that game. If you want folks to play it, please. But what can I say? This is the same company that puts out the same games every year. Same engine. Well, shoot, I can say this. It's the it's the same engine. When you get a chance, I'll go live and maybe you can help me with my audio. It echoes. All right, I got you, Funky. Well, yeah, I I can say this since they did put out the gameplay trailer on Friday. It's the same engine. It's the same engine. They're using the same engine. That same engine is Frostbite. that same outdated engine that they've been using since forever. The same engine that they use for CFB, the same engine that they use for Madden, the same engine that they use for Battlefront, the same engine that they use for Battlefield. It's the same exact engine, man. It's no different. It's no different. So yeah, yeah, all the same. Yeah, all the same. It's just said it before. These games is not gonna be any better. It's not gonna get any better until they change that engine, man. Cause like look at the game Undisputed. I haven't streamed that game in a long time, and Funky knows this. Funky probably the only person that Funky is probably the only person in here that see me stream Undisputed. That boxing game. I like I like the game that I started streaming after Undisputed more because of the career mode and more stuff that you can do. Like the mini games, like the training camp and all that kind of stuff. Like you can see your progress, you can see your attributes go up, you can add to your attributes and all that, just like you boost your attributes and all that kind of stuff. But in Undisputed, the training mini games is simulated. You're not going in hitting on the bag. You're not going in punching on anybody. You're not working on your blocks. You're not working on your combination. You're not working on your footwork. It's all simulated. That's why I stopped streaming Undisputed because it freaking sucked. That's what made Fight Night so good with EA because it was so good. Perfect. I don't want no simulated training camp, man. I want to go in and I want to see myself hit the bag. That's how you get better. I want to see myself hit the bag. I want to hit the speed bag. I want to hit the heavy bag. I want to hit the dummy. I want to hit my partner. I want to lay him out. Just like I did with the other game. I want to lay him out. But the rumors are for Undisputed too, because they are already in process of getting ready to go into production for Undisputed 2. These are the rumors for Undisputed 2. The rumors for Undisputed 2 is that they are rebuilding that game from the ground up. They are, take this with a grain of salt. These are the rumors. They are rebuilding that game from the ground up using Unreal Engine 5. Do you know how good that game is gonna look in Unreal Engine 5? Cause it's a dang good looking game. As far as the animation and all that kind of stuff, gameplay wise, it's trash. But they are rebuilding from the ground up Undisputed 2 to Unreal Engine 5. That's what they're doing with that game. That's the rumors. So take it with a grain of salt. Those are the rumors. But this is what EA Sports needs to move to. Unreal Engine 5. Especially if you want us to stop complaining about the gameplay. I mean, what do you got to lose? What do you have to lose? What do you have to lose? What do you have to lose? It ain't gonna hurt you to rebuild the game from the ground up. Because it is widely known that once the game drops, the day that the game drops on launch day, not when you get to Not when you pre-order it and we get to play it like 3 days early before everybody else. But the day the game drops on launch day, that is the day. That's the same day that they already go into production for the next game. So when CFB 27 drops on whatever day it drops, that same day they're gonna be going into production for CFB 28. Same thing for Madden 27. When that game drops on launch day, they are already gonna be going into production for Madden 28. So come on, it's not gonna hurt y'all to rebuild the game from the ground up. Y'all are a freaking multi-million-dollar company, a freaking multi-billion-dollar company. It's not gonna hurt. It's not gonna hurt you. You're not losing anything. You're gonna get the money back for the game anyway. Plus more. From the people that's pre-ordering the game, from the people that's buying the game throughout the year, and from the boatload of money that you're gonna get from Madden Ultimate Team and Cut. From people busting packs and all that. You're gonna get that money back anyway. But hey, man, what can you do? What can you do? But I wanted to throw that out there that I play tested this game and it needs it needs more work. It needs more work. Um, let's see. NBA to run. They let I thought that I was gonna get a code for NBA to run so I can be able to stream it, but I don't have Steam. Meaning I don't have PC, so only the PC people were able to get into the closed beta for that game and be able to play it. So my homie, he has a PC and he was able to play it. Well, both of my homies were able to play it because they had a PC and they streamed it on Twitch. And the game, it looks good. It looks very good. It's gonna be a very fun game. Anytime you have another basketball game, another NBA basketball game besides 2K, that's a win. That is a win. I remember when I was testing GT Sport for PD. Oh man, I remember that. I remember that. But yeah, man. I saw another homie. Not in stream after this. I saw another homie. What was it? Yesterday when I went to the store, and he was asking me what was I doing when I got home, and I tell him like he was asking me, well, am I not watching the game? Like, man, I don't watch the NBA no more. I don't watch the NBA no more. I think from what I know, like what's going on right now. What is it? The Spurs and the Thunder in the Western Conference Finals, and the New York Knicks and the Cleveland Cavaliers are in the Eastern Conference Finals. So either one of those teams is gonna make it to the finals. Is that what's going on? I mean, yeah, I don't watch the NBA no more, but I do get the updates from ESPN because I'm still a sports fan. I want defense to be played. I said this. I said this in Friday's stream. I want defense to be played. So when they go back to doing that, when they go back to when you are able to put a hat on somebody, when you were actually able to play defense on somebody, that's when I come back to the NBA. But until then, nah, man. And normally it's the playoffs. Normally I'm always glued to the playoffs. My eyes are always glued when the playoffs is on. But now, like, hey man, it's just I'm not interested. But here's another thing that I like to say. I'm gonna put this team on notice. The Los Angeles Clippers, y'all have to be the dumbest organization I've ever seen in my life. The trade that y'all made with the Oklahoma City Thunder, trading Paul George, trading to get Paul George, and y'all coughed up Shea and sent him to the Thunder and see what he has turned into, a two-time MVP. Whoever made that trade don't need to be working in the front office ever again. Whoever orchestrated that trade, whoever signed off on that trade, you need to be slapped. You need to be drug tested for one. Then after you get drug tested, you need to be slapped. Then after you be slapped, you don't need to be working in the front office no more. Cause that's just stupid. Do you not see what Shea has turned into? He wasn't Shea. He wasn't who he is now, but still, think about that trade. Think about that trade. The Thunder fleeced them. They fleeced them. Sam Presti is a freaking basketball genius for that trade. He traded away Paul George to get Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And you seen what Paul George's career has turned into. He done went from a rising star on the Pacers, on the Indiana Pacers, to the Oklahoma City Thunder, to the Los Angeles Clippers, to now, who is he with? The 76ers? And you see what's going on with the 76ers. Now, I'm just going to say this about the 76ers. It's time for Joel Embiid to go, man. It's time for Joel Embiid needs to change the scenery. He got to go, man. You cannot win with him in Philly, and you cannot trust him to stay healthy. You cannot. You cannot. He got to go somewhere else, man. He got to go somewhere else. I don't know where, but hey, man, he got to go somewhere else. He got to play somewhere else. Change the scenery somewhere else, dog. He got to go somewhere else. Got to go somewhere else. Then with Paul George, like, hey, man, always hurt, man. Always hurt. And the whole trust the process, it started with him. You remember with the 76ers when they were tanking games every year? Getting the worst record every year and get one of the top picks? You remember when they drafted Markelle Fultz? Which was stupid. Look what happened with his career. Remember when they drafted Ben Simmons? I know, but you know what? That's kind of harsh. That's harsh. I'm not gonna fault I'm not gonna fault the 76ers for drafting Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is the reason for his career. Then made it to where it is now. That's it. That's his fault. That's his fault. That's not the 76ers fault. That's on me. That's on me. That's his fault. That's his fault. Not going into the lab. How you gonna post a video of you yamming on folks in summer leagues and in pickup games? You not only is he yamming on folks, but he is crossing them up. He is shooting jump shots. I'm not talking about any kind of jump shots. I'm talking about mid-range jump shots and he's shooting threes. In a pickup game. Against mediocre talent. And I'm not trying to call the dudes that he playing against in the pickup game like mediocre, but I'm just saying, compared to the NBA, that's mediocre talent. You shooting on them. But when it comes for you to get into the NBA game, you're not even able to do the one thing that you're paid to do. And then you get ran out of Philly. And then when it's time for you to come back to Philly to play the 76ers, you're not even in town. You're not even at the game. Because you already know the kind of hostility you was going to get the moment you step on the court. You already knew what you was going to get. Because of how you did them in the playoffs. This man had a wide open bucket. When I say a wide open bucket, I mean a wide open bucket. All he had to do was just go up and lay it in or go up and dunk it. Even though he had somebody on him, that's all he had to do. But he didn't want to get fouled because he's a horrible foul shooter. But come on. This is playoff time, man. Bump all that. And I don't blame Joel Embiid. I would have ran him out of Philly myself for doing that. Don't put me at the podium. What's your thoughts on Ben Simmons? He ain't with us. That's my thoughts. He ain't with us. He ain't with us. What do you mean by that? He ain't with us. Y'all saw the play. He ain't with us. He ain't with us. He ain't with us. But I can go ahead and see. Let's see. Who do I think will make it to the finals out of those four teams? You got the Cleveland Cavaliers and the New York Knicks. You got the Spurs and the Thunder. All right, let's go to Eastern Conference. I picked the Knicks simply because I don't trust James Harden. James Harden has made it to the conference finals the first time since his MVP season in 2018. And you saw what he did in those Eastern Conference finals. He was a complete no-show. Nowhere to be found. So, he's with a different team. Going up against the Knicks. I don't trust James Harden, so I'm going to give the nod to the Knicks. One of these games, maybe a couple of these games, he'll give you 30 points with about 10 plus assists and whatever. But the other games, he's gonna be a complete no show, and is gonna have to be on Donovan Mitchell to put them over the top. But in order for the Cavaliers to win, James Harden has to has to play, dog. He has to do what he's supposed to do. He got to. That's the only way the Cavaliers will make it out of this will make it out of this series against the Knicks. And then we got the Spurs against the Thunder. Thunder. I mean, do I need to say it? I will say this though. It's not. It ain't. I picked the Thunder, but it ain't gonna be no cakewalk. The Thunder don't have not one person to guard Wemby. Wemby is freaking 6 foot what? 6'6". The tallest dude on the court with the handles of a freaking guard. Yeah, that ain't gonna be no cakewalk. They not sweeping them. If I was to say how many games could go in this series against the Thunder and the Spurs, I would probably say 6 or 7. Who's out? Wemby is out. Black. Wemby is out. Wemby's out. That's who you saying? Yep. Oh, they getting swept. The Spurs are getting swept. If Wemby is out, the Spurs are getting swept. Oh, he back. Okay. All right. How back we talking? Is he 100% back? Oh yeah, I saw that play. I saw that play. He did elbow somebody. He did elbow somebody. Okay. Well, I stand corrected. I still see this. I can see this series going 6 or 7 games. Cause the Thunder ain't got nobody that can guard him. I would say Chet, but nah. It's going 6 or 7 games. That's what I think. It's gonna go 6 or 7 games, and the Thunder is gonna take it. It is gonna be the Thunder against the New York Knicks in the NBA Finals. And who will be the winner? The Thunder. I will pick the Thunder. I will pick the Thunder to be to win it all, and that makes them the back-to-back champions because they won last year. That's what I think. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. When it gets to the NBA Finals, I may watch it because I may watch the NBA Finals because they do be dropping some trailers, like some big movie trailers or some game trailers or whatever. So I forgot I did I forgot I did watch the finals last year because they dropped some they dropped some big movie trailers during that whole series and all that kind of stuff. So that's the only time that I watched it. So when it gets to the finals, that's when I watch it. Just for the trailers, nothing else. But this was a great discussion. This was a great talk. This was a legit game. Let me go in here real quick. Let's see if anybody has played while we've been streaming. I would hate for this league to end because this is the only way that me and Funkin would communicate for the first time. Funky, you talking about you got beat up on, you lost by 7, dog. What kind of stuff is that? That ain't beat up on. Be easy on the old guy. Ah. I'm always easy. I'm always easy. See, he's playing Gremlin. Yeah, I've said what I had to say about this guy. Let's see, he's playing North Carolina, playing Jacksonville State. I'm gonna hit him up. I'm gonna hit him up, see what's up with him. He got a bye week. Okay, my bro just played that game. Okay, he beat Liberty. Alright, alright. Okay, he got a bye week. Funky has a bye week. He's playing Navy. And he's got a bye week. Oh, they ranked 22? Okay. Let's see. I'm still playing Ole Miss. Okay, they still ranked. They are still ranked. Let's check the rankings. Let me see. Probably when we advance to the next week is probably when Jackson State will be ranked. You said Tennessee. Let's see what they at. Oh, they ranked number 20. Conference standings. And we not playing them this year. Look at all the users that we got on the West. You got 4 users on the West and only 1 on the East. It's crazy. Season stats. Okay. 70% completions, 20 touchdowns, 2 INTs. Ew. I need to run the ball a little more. Ugh. No. That's ugly. Okay, that's pretty decent. Pretty decent numbers. Team stats. Man, that's so stupid. That's so stupid. Yeah, I figured he would be up there. But all right, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. All right, y'all. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we got 4 games to play this week. 4 games to play this week. No users. No user versus user this week. Let's go ahead and let's look at week 6 and see what we got going. And then we're gonna head out. Okay, week 6. Who we got? Who we got? Got a user against Texas Southern. Got a user against James Madison. I'm playing against the user, Fuller A&M. We're playing at home. Got a Falkies playing against Army. Ooh. Got another user versus user. Hampton versus South Carolina State. Got another user versus user. Norfolk State versus NCAA State. It's a conference game. Okay. We got 3 games as far as user versus user. And only 3 games against user versus CPU. So that's a total of 6 games. It's a total of 6 games. All right. All right, y'all. Y'all remember the rules. I'm not gonna go over it anymore. I'm gonna put it in our Discord server in the EB23 HBCU locker room chat. I'm gonna drop it in there, and then I'm gonna pin it so everybody else can know, because they didn't come today for the stream. They're probably doing something, but don't say I didn't put it in there. And once I put that in there, I'm not changing the rules at all. It's gonna be how it is. So hopefully, with these new rule changes, hopefully we can get some better results. If not, what that song says, if you're gonna go ahead and go out the door. One thing you got to remember: one monkey don't stop no show. This train gonna keep on rolling. But all right, I will see y'all tonight. If not tonight, I'll see y'all in the morning if I don't have anything to do. Appreciate y'all coming through the stream. Funky, Black, O's. Everybody else, all of my silent viewers, appreciate y'all coming through the stream. We might be doing this more often because we streaming straight to YouTube and we getting better results. No lag, no nothing. The stream is crystal clear and all that because I'm not using the streaming software. So this is pretty easy, pretty legit. Funky, I'll keep my notifications on when you go live so I can check your audio, man. Oh yeah, there's another dude that I want to shout out. He looks like an old head. Ref Side Gaming. He not here, but he'll probably show up after the stream is over with. Ref Side Gaming. He streams as well. He uses some of the HBCU teams that I created. I think he was using Jackson State. I think he's supposed to be using Texas Southern, and he uses like other teams as well. I think he's in 2 dynasties. He's not in ours because he was already in 2, so he didn't want to overdo it. So he streams Ref Side Gaming. Let me see. I think it's Ref Side Gaming. I think that's his name. Hold on, let me see. Let me find his stuff that I can put the link in there. There it is. Let me go to his channel real quick. No. Which one did he go? We went live on. Which one did he go live on? Let me share it up. Yeah, share. Okay, where you at? My video. Alright. That's the link to his live stream. Y'all can subscribe to the channel. Tell him I sent you. And when you are there, listen to this dude talk. Listen to how he talks. And let me know if y'all feel the same way that I feel. That he has an announcer voice. Because I made a joke. I made a joke on there when he was streaming. He said, you know what? Him and his buddies, they used to joke about that. And I'm like, bro, that's a freaking announcer. You an announcer, man. You should do something with that. You should announce the freaking games, man. You should be a commentator. Because, like, I'm not joking. Listen to how he talks. And when he goes live, and especially when I'm there, because he already know what I'm gonna say, because he's gonna do it, because I'm gonna make him do it. So all I'm gonna say is announcer or something or something joking in that aspect, and then he's gonna do an announcer voice. He's gonna do a complete play by play as he is playing, as a commentator. While he's playing the game, he's gonna do the same thing at the same time. Like within the flow of the game, like he's that good at it. Like, dude, man, you should. Hey, man, and I was thinking that since he likes the HBCU teams that I do, because he's been giving me shout outs on his channel, because some of the people that's been coming to his channel has been finding out that I'm the dude that's been creating teams, and they've been downloading them. So I was thinking, like, the games that we play, and if we live stream it, cut the commentators off on this game and have him commentate our games. That's what I was thinking. As a collab. Cut the commentators off. Shut Reese Davis up. I'm sorry, Reese Davis. I'm sorry. I love you, man. I love you. Just shut the commentators up. Put everything down to 0 and let him commentate our games. Y'all think I'm joking, but I'm dead serious. Just whenever he goes live, listen to how he talks. Then when I'm in there and I put whatever in the chat, just watch as he turns into a commentator. Just listen to it. Just listen to it. that was just that's not really yeah. Well, I really just came up with that on the fly. Just having him commentate our games. But that is an idea that I have. But now I just spoke that out loud because that's the first thing that popped up in my head. But all right, I've already been here longer than what I was supposed to, and I sat there and said that I was going to stream longer till like 1 o'clock as far as gameplay. But I've talked my way all the way to 1 o'clock. So you know what? It's still good. It's still good. But appreciate y'all coming through. I'll see y'all tonight. If not, I will see y'all sometime in the morning if I don't have anything to do. So y'all have a good day. Y'all have a good night. Take care. Stay out of trouble. Don't do nothing that I wouldn't do. I'll be waiting on your stream. Funky, Black. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate Funky. Appreciate everybody coming through. Even Jack, even my boy Jack came through today, man. This was definitely a W stream. My boy Jack came through in the morning. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's my boy right there. Till next time, y'all. Be easy.